There's a lot of stupid stuff going on in the world. I want to be stupid too.
You're listening to Morning Madness, a podcast for patrons of The Joe Cronin Show. Do it. Do it.
There's a lot of stupid stuff going on in the world. I want to be stupid too.
You're listening to Morning Madness, a podcast for patrons of The Joe Cronin Show.
Welcome to a special Memorial Day celebration. It's a celebration, bitches. Actually, I did that last episode. I just remember that. I did that. That was the thing I did last episode. I can't do that again. I played the Chappelle Show clip with the celebration bitches thing. I remember that. I remember that shit. So, what's up, everybody? Everybody's doing alright. I told everybody last week that I might do a live Morning Madness on Memorial Day. And I was going to stream PUBG all night, but then when I found out Ken was, like, I was literally, we were talking about streaming live with Troy, PUBG and everything, and then Ken was like, oh, I'm doing an all-night stream, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I kind of decided not to do it. So then I got really pissed off that, like, I felt like I couldn't do my stream because I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I was going to do a stream all night. But, so then I got pissed about that. And then I was like, well, I'm still going to do the Morning Madness live. Free live episode. You can thank all the patrons, everybody, who doesn't normally hear Morning Madness on Patreon. This will be uploaded to Patreon, though, so if you pass out, it's okay. It won't be. I'm sure it won't be long. But, yeah, so I think we can stop replaying that fucking loop of shit over and over again now. So, yeah. I had a fucking stupid night. My night was a piece of shit. But, nothing like seeing JD's favorite fan, Stacy, at the end of the night. That's always good to see him in there. Retweeting everything, sucking his balls. It's always good to see him. He can't see you! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move on to... Chelsea Clinton says that Trump has mainstreamed hate. Trump has mainstreamed hate. I guess she... I mean, maybe he hasn't helped. Certainly Trump has done some crazy things, but... I don't know. Does she even aware of what her mother has done? Like, I mean, is she just fucking like... Whatever, Mom. Go ahead, do all the shit that you do. So that tells you Chelsea Clinton's a cunt, right? Why don't you go, imagine if it comes out that Bill fucking banged her. Imagine that came out. Bill touched Chelsea. Because she looks just like her mom when she was younger. Yeah, I mean, I could see Bill being like, you know what? You know what? You kind of look like your mom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Imagine Bill Clinton changing a diaper. I bet he never did. They probably like nannies or something like that. But imagine Hillary Clinton changing a fucking diaper on Chelsea Clinton. What the fuck would that look like? Imagine Bill Clinton just changing a diaper of any baby. It's fucking terrifying. Just fucking like, oh boy. Oh boy. There it is. There it is. Where's a wee-wee? Fucking Bill Clinton changing a diaper. That's what I want to see. Fucking Bill Clinton's white hair. He has white hair because he just comes on himself at night every night. His hair turned white from the cum. But yeah. Yeah, he looks very frail now. I don't know. I always get sympathetic to old people when they become old. Even if they were like fucking tyrannical assholes back in the day. That's why with Bill Cosby, you're like, no, he's all right. You know, it's Bill Cosby. He didn't do all that stuff. Or at least the guy that did do that stuff is gone. You know what I mean? Like the guy that I'm staring at is like a fucking crippled old dude who thought he got away with everything. You know? Leave him alone. Just fuck it. You know what I mean? He's about to die anyway. Tarnish his legacy later. But Morgan Freeman seems like he's going to skate. It seems like Morgan Freeman's going to get away with everything. Because people just think he's too sweet. They just love Morgan Freeman, you know? I like Morgan Freeman, too. It's hard for me. Like, there's other... Like, O.J. Simpson, fuck him. But Morgan Freeman and Bill Cosby, it was hard to be like, yeah, fuck them, you know? Or, like, maybe not. I can't even... I'm still not in the Morgan Freeman thing. That story is still weird. Like, who knows what happened? Bill Cosby, all right, fine. A bunch of people came forward. But technically, they didn't really... you know, legally do... I don't know if they really can... like, other than a lot of people saying something about him, have they really found the evidence they needed? I mean, I know that he admitted to things. But Morgan Freeman, dude, nobody's ready to go fucking attack Morgan Freeman yet. People are kind of like, you know what, fuck this. You know, Harvey Weinstein's done worse shit. I mean, he's getting arrested, so I guess that he has done worse shit. Who was it? Gwyneth Paltrow that was recently on somebody? She was like with... she was like on Howard Stern or something. And she was talking about everything that happened. She kind of like, you could tell that she sort of played it off. Like, to her, it's not a big deal anymore. It's like, he did something really creepy, and Brad Pitt was like, I'll fuck you up. And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, and he never bothered Gwyneth Paltrow again. And she took it as like he misbehaved. You know, Brad Pitt told her that, you know, I'll kick your ass. And then he apologized. And then he was never inappropriate with her again. So... she figured everything's good. And now all this shit comes up about him, and she's like, oh, yeah, I never thought to say anything about it, you know? I just figured he was trying to fucking diddle me, you know? The fuck? But, yeah, so I had a good night, you know? I was lurking in the shadows for a long time, you know? I had just a fucking depressing night all night long. It was kind of funny. I deleted my Twitter. My Twitter's just gone. I deleted it. People are like, oh my God, you lost another one. You lost another Twitter, Joe. What happened? I deleted it. I don't know if it's ever going to come back. It might come back tomorrow. It might come back in an hour. I don't fucking know. It might come back never. It might come back in 2 days. It might come back while I'm on the show. I don't know. It depends how I feel. I think I'm bipolar. I was starting to say this earlier yesterday. I think there's something fucking wrong with me. I don't know exactly what it is either, but something's wrong. You know? And I'm fucking pissed off that goddamn JP's having a kid and he didn't name this goddamn kid after me, that fucking cum guzzler. Fucking JP and Heather. And then Heather's like, oh, we didn't meet because of you. Yeah, you did. And she's like, I found Tiffany. Well, Tiffany started a YouTube channel because of me, you fuck. And then also, she only had a YouTube channel because I'm the one who told her what mic to buy. So, you did meet JP because of me. So, you know what? That goddamn fucking little kid better be called Joe, all right? When that baby's born, it better be Joe fucking whatever the name is. All right? Or Josephine or something. Joe or Josephine. It better be something after me. Swear to fucking God. And Buck Wild, your kid better be named after me too. I want you all to fuck your wives and name your kids after me, goddammit. I want to be like fucking Goddamn Genghis Khan or whatever the fuck his name is. Except for I didn't bang all the women. I just got named after all the kids. How about that? You know? Yeah, we'll put Morning Madness up on the Patreon. Yeah, we usually do Morning Madness on the Patreon, but I told everybody last week that I might do a live one on Memorial Day for everybody. And so here we fucking are. $5 a month will get you Morning Madness. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Unless it's like last week in which I did Monday, Tuesday. I was originally supposed to do it 7 days a week. Then it was 5 days a week. And now it's like becomes like once in like 3 times a week, 1 time a week, 5 times a week, 4 times a week. It's all over the place. But, you know, for the most part, it usually a couple times a week, if not more. I think we're on episode 90. This is episode 91. So, yeah, name your kid after me. And then punch it in the face. Yeah. And Bobbit wants to push pregnant women down the stairs. Just shove them right down the fucking stairs. Just fuck it. Shove them down the stairs and say, Joe made you do it. Say, Joe made me do that. And then I'll get in trouble. Like, they'll investigate me. There'll be so many goddamn women that were pushed downstairs. Like, just thrown downstairs. That the cops will start coming to question me. They'll be like, why? You know, all these women are being pushed downstairs. And they're saying it's you. You know? And I'm like, well, I can't be in Idaho and fucking Indiana at the same time, dickhead cop. And then the cop will be like, no, we know that you didn't physically do it, but what is going on? Why are you, you know, and I'm going to be like, well, dude, you can't fucking arrest me for speaking about pushing people down the stairs. You know, they fucking did it, okay? You know? Fucking push her right down the fucking stairs. Hey, come here, bitch. She's still falling. She's still falling. There she goes. That's 7 stairs. That's 8 stairs. It's like fucking Blake's strike system. 10 strikes, 11 strikes, 12 strikes, 13 strikes, 14 strikes. Till finally she's just rolling out the door. Fucking Blake in the chat tonight, fucking talking to Mellow Yellow. Like, oh, you know, I'm on my 2nd strike right now. You don't want me to get to my 3rd strike. The fuck is your 3rd strike, Blake? Taking a dick up the ass? Is that the 3rd strike? You fucking white teeth fruitcake. What the fuck? Don't make me get to my 3rd strike. You know what? Whenever somebody exposes something about Blake that's true, he gets like really fucking angry and starts basically threatening people in a weird way. It's the weirdest fucking thing. That's the 3rd time he's done that. Where he's just fucking threatened somebody with some weird shit. But it's always when someone's right about him. Because when they're wrong, he just goes, whatever, man, whatever, man. But when someone's right, he gets like really mad and he goes, you don't know what's going to happen to you if you say talk about this. And sure enough, he did that, and fucking he was like, you don't want me to get to the 3rd strike. Like, what the fuck is this, fucking 2nd grade? You fucking dildo. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Blake. What's up, Blake? But seriously, it is weird. Fucking 3 strikes and he rapes your mother or something. Like, I don't know. The fuck does that mean? How weird was that shit? Anybody hear that shit? What the fuck was that about? By the way, I got to test my monetization system again, see if everything's all right. So if you guys could bear with me for 1 second, I'm going to test it out on you fucking guinea pigs, okay? Schleppy, what's up? Yeah, he gets weird. I don't know what it is. What's up, Steve? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he does that sometimes, and I don't get why. So you guys tell me if you get a... I'll tell you about my Twitter in a minute. Tell me if you guys get a commercial break right now. I'm going to hit the button. I want to see if my fucking ad system got fixed from last time I tried to do this. You tell me, guys, if you get a commercial. Here we go. We'll be right back. We're testing it out. Testing it out. God damn it. You better hope it's not the 3rd strike. Oh man, I'll tell you what. You know, I got to give it to Canadian Basement. He's a cool motherfucker, but I mean not Canadian Basement, but Mellow Yellow. But you know, if you start threatening me with a third strike, I'm gonna be like, listen, motherfucker, I'll fucking end you. I'll fucking end you. Drop you down to one fucking knee, and I'll put my dick in your fucking ear. Anybody get an ad? Nobody got an ad? What the fuck? Sometimes they are delayed. It's weird. Maybe nobody will get one. It's weird. Sometimes that some people get one, the commercial, some people don't get them. It's weird. Nope. Nobody's getting them. Damn, that shows you where the ad revenue's at, huh? Holy shit. I remember we used to do it. Like, I would do, you know, there'd be like 200 people in here, and you'd hit the button, and like, you know, 30% of the people would say, I got one. Whatever. Fuck it. I guess, we'll see. I spent my whole day today trying to find a... Because I go to websites. Like, I go to third-party websites sometimes, and I see that, you know, whether it's NBC or somebody else, and I see that they have video players. Like, random custom video players. And then I see that they have ads in the video players. Oh, fuck off and die, you fucking asshole. And, I'm like, you know, they're putting up their own custom video players, and they're putting in their own custom ads. And, you know, I'm assuming that they're making a pretty good ad revenue cut because they're putting in their own ads. They're getting their own direct ad revenue from their own ads that they're getting put in there. And I found a whole bunch of sites where, you know, you can... companies that give you the code to put ads on your videos, and like they get the ads for you. They work with all these big companies and shit like that. So I'm like, well, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start trying to figure out how to do that, and I'll start trying to do a lot more videos on my...
All I wanna say is Joe Cronin got a big motherfucking cock, and fuck all you motherfucking haters. Y'all know how we get down. It's West Side for life. Yeah, Cronin got a big motherfucking cock.
Yes, your Streamlabs still works. Young Republican loves the taste of my cock. The last time I stuck my cock in his ass, his last 3 teeth popped out the front of his mouth.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, fuck you, Young Republican, you cum guzzler. Don't mess with Drew, man. He'll punch your fucking head in. He almost destroyed his whole house tonight like I destroyed my fucking desk. Goddamn young fuck. What do you call you? Something gay? Called you gay or something. I remember that. I heard that. Called you some kind of gay shit. I don't know. But yeah. Drew, thanks for the $6, man. I forgot I had the donations on. It's probably good to have them on, right? Because, fucking... What the fuck, Drew? Goddamn, the gatekeeper, the derailed, the Drew.
Yeah, Drew, you naughty, nasty boy.
Thanks, Drew. Needed that $6, baby. I can buy a sub now. Now I can buy a sub. Like a sandwich, not like a subwoofer. Like, I don't fucking know why I'd buy a subwoofer. Let me go out and buy a subwoofer. Put the fucking little thing up here to tell everybody that Drew did that. I'm used to Morning Madness being recorded offline, so I didn't even fucking think about that. I was like, oh yeah. Super chat. What was I talking about? I was bitching about something. Oh yeah, so video ads. So thank you, Drew. So yeah, he called you gatekeeper. That's right. He's fucking no gatekeeper. Dude, you'll never get rid of that fucking bug. You'll never get rid of that fucking bug. So I'm on this website and I'm looking at all these fucking players and stuff to like put ads in. I'm gonna put my own ads in. You know, I mean, I'll get a lot more, you know, money on commercial breaks. You know, and maybe I can start putting up a couple shows somewhere on a website or whatever, and maybe we'll make better ad revenue than YouTube or than Dailymotion. Because I was trying Dailymotion for a while, and even Dailymotion makes better ad revenue than YouTube, but not much, that it's not worth it almost to go over there. So I was thinking, well, you know, I'll do this custom thing, and I just couldn't figure it out, dude. It's so complicated. The coding and all the other shit. It's just fucking insanely difficult. So in the end, I couldn't figure the goddamn shit out. So I got pissed off, and then I tried Facebook someone said there was live ads on Facebook as long as you had 300 people or more watching. But I couldn't really prove that or figure out if that was true, obviously, because I only had 18 people watching me. So I just was like pissed off about that, and I just kept running into walls all day. I just kept getting depressed about like trying to figure out how to get ads to play on videos, how we could kind of put that on my website and whatever. And I just wasted all this time, and I got angry about it. And and so then I just came back to YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to use the goddamn the live ads button again. And when I do Morning Madness live, I'll hit the button a couple times. So that's why I was testing that with you guys. So we can't even get those ads to play. We can't even get those fucking things to play. Those fucking goddamn things. What's up, Vito? Good morning to V2 of Doom and everybody else. Arush and Chu and everybody else in the chat. I'm okay. I'm all right. Everybody's worried. I didn't realize that I was gonna cause such a worry with everybody. Somebody told me to kill myself on the fucking show, and I was like, all right, well, fucking, I'm gonna go kill myself then or whatever. And then I guess like people were like, I didn't think about the fact that taking my Twitter down and saying that before I did that would make people be like, hey, yo, I think Joe's gonna kill himself, man. I didn't think about that. People were like really hitting me up like, are you okay? And I wasn't okay, but whatever. It wasn't like that. I'm not going to fucking kill myself. But I also, that guy said to kill myself, so I said, all right, well, I'm going to go kill myself now. No, it wasn't, and it was just weird, man. It was like a lot of things. It's fucking, it's aggravating to, just a lot of shit's aggravating to me. You know, Jake Link called up on the show earlier, and I was just fucking, I think that sent me into like a rage, of spiral rage, because, and you know, he may be the sweetest little guy ever, and I don't know. I just know that back when someday, once upon a time, 3 years ago, that he was laughing about me and laughing about everything and haha, like, and I remember I was friends with him, and I remember thinking like, dude, I wouldn't, I laugh, I would do a lot of fucked up shit, like I do fucked up shit, right? But calling somebody that I used to be friends with, if okay, so if Ken, or if somebody that I was friends, like Justin Bailey, let's say Bailey gets angry at me or whatever, we in a fight. If Bailey did a show about me where he tried to make it seem like I was a racist and put clips out of context and told everybody that I was a racist, and then a couple days after that, he fucking put dicks on my kids' faces, I don't know, like if I was the co-host of like Bailey if he was doing, all right, let's say Bailey was doing that to Ken. Let's say Bailey was mad at Ken. And so Bailey fucking did a show where he was clipping Ken sounding like a racist and then saying that, you know, he was a scumbag. If I was doing that show with Bailey, I'd be like, dude, this is fucked up. And then if Bailey did a show about Ken where he said, now take a look at Ken's kids, daughters, and then put fucking cocks in their mouths and shit like that, I would be like, you know what? This is fucked up, dude. I gotta say something. Like, I like you and whatever, but we shouldn't be doing this. But Jake Link fucking laughed all over the place about it. Like, and even when I was called a scumbag and stuff like that, agreed with it and with everybody. And so I don't forget that. So when that dude calls up on fucking Foul Fuck show, and he called my show a year ago and tried to, I don't know, it was weird. He called my show, and listen, I actually don't have a problem with him right now, but I don't forget, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't have a problem. I think he's a nice guy. I think he means well, kind of, but I also don't think so. I also think that I also am cautious about him, because he was literally this dude's co-host for years. For years. And for him to call me a year ago and then just to be plugging his show the minute he calls, it was very weird. Very weird. It's Christmas time!
It's Christmas time!
Gotta get the gifts! Santa's on his way! I wanna make
Oh, yeah.
in Santa's sleigh! It's Christmas time! It's Christmas time! Let's get it on! It's Christmas time! It's Christmas time! It's a Christmas song!
It's Christmas time!
It's Christmas time!
This is a fucking Christmas song! I wanna fuck Mrs. Claus!
I love it.
It's Christmas time!
If this doesn't make you feel better, then I can make you feel better, Joe.
Oh.
Seriously, Joe. If you need anything, I hope you know I'm here for you, brother.
Oh,
You
Drew.
have helped me through many things for nearly 2 years. So this is the least I can do.
Oh, bro, I love you, dude. Drew, thank you, dude. You're a really good guy, too, Drew. You are, man. I believe that. Thank you, man, for the donations tonight. Or this morning. Drew, you're the shit, bro. Let's have a drink. I don't give a fuck what time it is. Thanks, man. But yeah, Drew, $12, bro. Look at that. Damn, we're doing more than my Q&A videos in the daytime almost right now because of you. You just have some more to drink and you just keep fucking, you know. But no, going back to Jake Link. So, like, he plugged his show like 4 times on Ken's show. I don't know. And, dude, I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Who calls up a show that they haven't called in a year, basically? And then it's just like, yo, what's up? So here's my channel. Here's my channel. I don't know, man. People are such scumbags, you know what I mean? I don't understand what's wrong with people. I have to fucking shoot. I have to do a shoot. This morning madness has to be a shoot on people, you know? There's just so many leeches, dude. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know what's going on. It's just, I told you guys, I've been telling you guys this for years. Anybody that's been here for years knows I've been saying this. And I think there's some people that are just normal people that are afraid of me because of what I've been saying. But I'm telling you, dude, there's like a fucking roadmap to this shit.
Give it a hell yeah!
What's up, Stone Cold? Vito! What's up? Vito! That's my voice, by the way. My voice is jacked the fuck up. Cronin, I love you, buddy. I'm a basket case, and sometimes your entertainment is the only thing that gets me through. Thank you. I gotta make that thing read, so I don't have to read these things. Vito, man, I love you, dude. It's all good. I know you're all over the place. Dude, I am too. I'm a fucking mess too, man. I totally get you, because I am. I'm a mess too, Vito. And probably, I don't know, you probably have worse things going on. I don't know, V2 of Doom, Vito. Thank you for the 316 and the beer. It's going to be a good Memorial Day. By the way, shout out to all the soldiers. Anybody who served anything. This is why everyone's fucking getting drunk and all this shit this weekend. Having a good time, getting time off and things like that. It's all about you guys. And we do think, people do think about you. Sometimes they don't say it, but they do. Even if they're 7 beers deep, thinking about stuffing their hog and their wife, they might think about you just ever so briefly, like, oh, Memorial Day, oh yeah, the soldiers, huh? I'm coming, you know, at some point. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know, man. I'm aggravated by people. I'm aggravated by people who go to other people's streams and act like scumbags over there, but then come back to our streams like that didn't happen. It's aggravating, dude. It's weighing on me. I'm aggravated by people who fucking go tattletale stuff to JD, which, by the way, not about me even, because I don't ever talk to him really about him. And then they fucking come over to other streams like, hey, what's up, everybody? Huh? It's enraging. You know what else is aggravating is I told everybody Tiffany was a fan of my show. That's why she started this whole community thing. She was a listener of my show. I found out that she sucks. And she's friends with James, who was like who brought my sign to WrestleMania. So I was like, well, I can never be mean to him. Like, I just love this guy or whatever. But then I found out that they blocked me after all these things, and I was like, I can't believe what's going on. But anyway, I told fucking Ken what was happening. I'm like, dude, this is whatever. And so she left my show because I alienated her, because I basically called stuff out. I called shit out because I'm real as fuck. You know what I mean? I don't wait for anything. The minute I realize something is not right, I call it out. And then the people get pissed at you, and then they get mad at you, and then they go to your friend's show and start being on your friend's show. And I'm over there saying to Ken, like, listen, this is what this person did to me, and they're going to do it to you, and there's something fucking wrong. And then nobody believes me. Nobody believes me, and I become an asshole. And then eventually, it fucking happens to them. And it's like, and then that person starts their own show, which is what already happened. But I don't know, it's just all that type of stuff. It's like, why does this keep happening all the time? Mike Daniels says, Ken is a fat sack of shit. Jesus Christ, dude. Ken's gonna fucking find you, Mike Daniels. Mike, you need to call up one night. Like, really. You got to battle Ken one night. I have a feeling that it's Young Republican. Mike Daniels, are you Young Republican? It can't be Young Republican. You got too much money. It can't be him. I was just thinking, yeah, it's him. But now, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Ken. Cronin. Hey, Cronin. Foulmouth Bobbit said, I'd be nothing if it was for you. Jesus, you have to say that, Bobby. You'd be something. What the hell are you talking about? I'm not fucking God. I just don't like it when people say things about me, but then it's like, oh, well, you fucking, why would you do that? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's how JD feels with half the people that listen to me instead of him, but he did that to himself. You know what I mean? He alienated his own people by being fucking insane to them, I think. I don't know, man. It's a nice Memorial Day, I think. I'll be asleep for most of it. It won't fucking matter. Foulmouth Bobbit, thank you for the $2 super chat, Foulmouth Bobbit. How'd that belt smell, man? You had that belt. Didn't it smell like Ken's fucking perfume or whatever? That was all Ken, too, because I remember that belt didn't smell at all. And then I got the belt back from Ken in New Jersey, and I was like, damn, this thing fucking... Man, you put some cologne on this motherfucker. And I think that's why I was like, you know what, Ken, I'm going to gobble you because you smell too good. You know? I'm going to fucking gobble you up and eat you. Gobble it all up. John Yo says, I have to stop being so insecure and bipolar. Why? Why would I stop that? When everything is just a fucking fuck job. I'll stop being bipolar and insecure when people stop being shitheads. Probably, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Call it whatever you want. And if you're gonna plug like a million shows, if we're gonna plug a million shows, like this, what's the point in doing a show? You know what I mean? Just fucking a million. Here's another one. Here's another guy streaming with fucking 8 people. That guy that came in that night. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do, bro? It's like, what's the value in anything at this point? Fucking work all this time, work all this hours, just to have someone just be like, oh, fucking, I'm jacking off on Google. I don't know, man. I think there's some just fucking stuff gets annoying on here. Howard Stern's Tiny Mike. But yeah, so I deleted Twitter because I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck Twitter. And Twitter got annoying too because I'm like, you know what? The fuck is the point in a Twitter? I think if Jake DeMarco tweets out about his goddamn shoes, he gets more fucking retweets than I do. So I was like, you know what? Why the fuck do I have a Twitter? What, is it going to just get taken down again? Oh, God. Oh, God. Mike Daniels, kiss me. You want to talk shit? It's been about a month now and still waiting. Let me lick me all over your pussy. What the fuck? What the hell is going on with Drew? Drew is smashed right now. Drew's gonna wake up in the morning and be like,
shit bum.
Oh.
Wow, your live I left me masturbating to watch this.
Oh my God. Broken Lion, what's up? That was pretty funny. Wow. You left masturbating for this? Jesus, that's horrible. I actually almost did that. I still might do that. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing when I'm done with this. And I'm not streaming long, so I got some, it's not too far away from me to put a big splurge out there. Broken Lion, thanks for the $5, Broken Lion. I've been up for a long time. Do you know how much, how long I waited for the end of that show to call up like I'd bludgeon myself? I was commitment, bro. I put some commitment in. And I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't get a pat on the back yet from Mr. Big Boss. Because I waited fucking 4 hours to do that. Arushin Chu says, I'll name all my kids Dan or Joe. If one is retarded, I'll name it Derailed. Oh my God. Name it. Oh God, I almost said something terrible. I almost fucking. Woo. That would have been bad. That would have been fucked up. Wait a minute. Tommy lost another friend? Are you saying that other than the barber, you're telling me another friend is died of Tommy's? What are you telling me? Is this real? Hey, Arushin Chu, man, thank you for the $10 super chat. We have a super chat, everybody. It's a super chat. It's time for a
$10 super chat, motherfucker. Joe Cronin, take that $10 that Arushin Chu just sent you and go fuck a stripper in her asshole with it. Go stuff it up a stripper's asshole, Cronin, you fucking horn dog motherfucker. Arushin Chu is what you gonna do. Arushin Chu is what you gotta do. I'll get a rule.
Sorry, all right. I'll be okay. Thank you, Arush and Chu. But no, I deleted my Twitter, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck Twitter, man. Fuck Twitter. Because it's really. I really feel bad. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Bailey would not like that show tonight. Bailey would have called that. What would Bailey have called again show tonight? He would have called it a clusterfuck, I believe, is what Bailey would have called that. Got ourselves a good old fashioned clusterfuck. That's what Bailey would have called it. What's up, Little Bex? Wait a minute, Little Bex, is Little Bex ad fuck ADT? No, whose wife? I thought somebody told me their wife was somebody. I'm fucking so tired right now that I have no idea. I'm not really that tired. I'm just all cloudy headed and shit. But I like Twitter. I'm sure the Twitter will come back soon. I was just upset. I was fairly, I've lost 4 Twitters now, and at one point, remember, I had 36,000 Twitter followers on my first Twitter. Yeah, Big Bad Ads. There you go. Thanks, Little Bex. Shit, Australia too. You guys got to be hot because Big Bad Ads is a good-looking dude. I seen Big Bad Ads. He's a good-looking guy. Australians are they've got some. They look pretty good, man. Because you get all that heat and stuff. It's just nice. Yeah, it's Morning Madness, but we're doing it live and free right now on YouTube. I told everybody last week that I might do a Morning Madness for everybody right here. So here we're doing it live. So you're welcome. Thank you to all the patrons. We're doing this because of all the support on Patreon. We're doing a free show for everybody, and it's just a few, little show. Morning Madness always a little show, but I told everybody I'd do this last week. I didn't know if I was going to do it because I didn't know how long Ken and that stuff was going to happen. So, but here we are. So, but yeah, people in Australia, man, good-looking people. So almost little Bex must be a little bit hot, man, I'll tell you. What the fuck did she say? What's up, Teddy Stoner? Ireland. Yeah, baby, Ireland. Half my family's from there. You had competition in high school? Yeah, see? Told you. And little Bex, you're looking fucking smoking. So there you go. Jesus. Pretty girls, man. I'll tell you what, that's one thing that goes on, man. A lot of pretty girls. A lot of pretty women. You gotta be careful now. If you call someone a girl, they might get mad. I call guys boys sometimes. Like, hey, the boys are coming over. You know what I mean? Nobody gets mad at that when you say boys. Why do people get mad when you say girls? I think it's a nice name. I think it's nice to call women girls. It really depends on the mindset of the woman girl. You know what I mean? Like there's some women that like they want to be seen as like they have like an inferiority complex about inferior complex. What the fuck is it? I don't know. Complex about like being equal to men. But see, like I already think women are equal to men, so like I don't like when I say girl, I think it's like a cute thing, like they can be cute, but it doesn't mean they can't be like the fucking. It doesn't mean they can't run a corporation, you know what I mean, or be my boss or something like that, just because I called her a girl, you know. I say boys all the time. Doesn't mean fucking the men are stupid or something. You know, half the time you say boys, you're on a fucking.
All I wanna say is Joe Cronin got a big motherfucking cock. And fuck all you motherfucking haters. Y'all know how we get down. It's West Side for life. Yeah, Cronin got a big motherfucking cock.
I'm not as drunk as you think I am. La 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 la.
Is
You
that
can't be man enough to suck me off, then fuck it, I will suck you off for the sake of the community. Aru Shinshu.
Oh yeah.
As for Mike Daniels, I have a sweaty slobbery cock waiting for you, baby.
What the fuck, Drew? Dude, that said Gate J. Did anybody else read that? It didn't say Gatekeeper Drew. That just said Gate J. He's all fucked up. He's all fucked up. Thank you, Drew. Or Gate J. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing. Thanks, Gate. Thank you, Drew. Keeping it blowing in here, man. Yeah, that's the thing, Bex, is and then some women would be mad that you call them a woman, because they'll think like that you're either calling them older or you're calling them something like all these other. It's just weird, but I like all of it, man. I like women, I like girl, I like, you know, anything, you know what I mean? You know, as long as like you're not like, it's not like a douchey thing the way you're doing it. Like, who cares what it is? Women and girls, whatever. I don't know what the fuck to say. Fuck it, whores. Guys are usually the bigger whores. Isn't that the funniest thing that we call women whores? Like, or whatever. That I've always wondered that too. That's the weirdest thing. Not to go SJW here, but it's kind of funny. The guy that we always call women, a whore, but there's really not a name for a guy. You know what I mean? A bad name. I mean, you can call a guy a whore too, but nobody cares. You're like, oh, Jason's a whore. You know, you're like, okay. What? You know what I mean? Nobody gets it. There's nothing you can call a guy about sleeping around, you know, that is anything equal to a girl. You know, girl's a whore. What's a guy? Like a sleazeball, I guess? I don't know. A liar? A cheater? I guess cheater. A lot of the times the women call guys cheater. You know? The word cheater for girl is whore. Maybe. I don't know. It's fucking confusing. It's in fact, I'm confusing myself worse right now. But it's true, you know. And I'm not saying, because there's some girls out there that are fucking just insane, man. They'll gobble cock all over the place. But the guys do it all the time too. Guys are fucking weird, you know. What the fuck is John Yo doing in the chat? What's up, young Republican? It's gotta be you. It's fucking just going off. John, you gonna be alright, bro? With your no fucking icon photo? You gonna be alright? You get no icon just like you had no parents. No parents! Remember fucking dude on Corrupted, we were going over Bill Burr's commercial reads. They're fucking dying laughing about that. Oh man, Bailey killed me. That shit was good. What else we got? Oh yeah, Chelsea Clinton was saying that shit. Yeah, fuck it. I already read that article. The Celtics lost tonight. Like, it was just a mess. I can't believe I watched a stupid NBA basketball game. I never watch basketball anymore. I don't do it. And I was already depressed today. Like, I was already in a bad mood. And then I watched that basketball game and I just got even more pissed off. Because I fucking hate LeBron. And I don't. To me, he's not as good as Jordan yet, but he will. He probably will be better within the next couple of years. But right now, it's to me, it's I don't know. It was pretty crazy, man. The Celtics I feel like the Celtics beat themselves. That's why I'm mad. All the Celtics fans right now are like, oh, we made it. At least we did. We made it. Congratulate them, everybody. What a season. We shouldn't even been here. We shouldn't even been here, everybody. I lost my voice from screaming at the TV, by the way. If you're wondering why I sound crazy. Yeah, they're like, oh, we shouldn't even been here. It's like, what do you mean? They were up by 12. When you're up by 12, you know what you do? You drive to the net. And everybody was like, Joe, you really haven't been watching them, huh? This is how the Celtics play. And I was like, I don't care how the Celtics played or played before or want to play or whatever the fuck. You were up by 12, dude. You were up by 12 points. It's oh, fuck me. That word.
Joe Cronin is the best. Joe Cronin #1. I always be by your side. Go Golden Knights.
Hey, Chiziknees, I can't wait for the Golden Knights, man. I don't know though. I mean, I like the Caps too. I don't mind it, but I don't know, dude. I don't know what to do, Chiziknees. You know what? I'm gonna cheer for the Golden Knights just because you gave me $10. Fuck, yeah. You know what? I figured it out. Forget it. I figured it out. I'm cheering for the Golden Knights because you gave me $10. That's it. I like the Knights too, but I also really like the Caps because they eliminated Tampa Bay. I almost feel like I made a deal with the devil. Like I was saying to myself, man, I'll tell you what, if the Caps eliminate Tampa Bay, I'm gonna cheer for the Caps. I don't care if they eliminate Tampa Bay. I'm gonna cheer for the Caps. And I feel like I made a deal with the devil because then they did it, and now it's like I feel like I'm obligated. Like I should cheer for Ovechkin because of that. Because I just hated Tampa Bay this year. They drove me nuts in that playoffs. And the referees and everything. Ugh. It drove me nuts. But I like the Golden Knights, even though it's their first year. I don't know. I like both teams. I think. I don't know. I hope a lot of fights happen. Maybe a lot. I hope that I'm entertained. But yeah, I left Twitter. I don't know. I just deleted it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna delete Twitter. I might be back. I think I have 30 days to figure out if I want to come back. I'm sure I'll come back. Everybody comes back, right? I don't know, man. I might come back. I might not. I might just go to Discord. I might just be like, you know what? My Twitter's on Discord. Download Discord. Make sure you have the app and the link. If I'm going to post something I care about, I'll be in there. Or on Patreon. Patreon's the Twitter. From now on. It's because, I don't know, man. Sometimes on Twitter, I'm just like, why am I on... I got discouraged, man. 36,000 followers on Twitter. 4 years ago. What was it? 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 36,000 followers on Twitter. That took 3 years. And I was working hard. I used to have pictures that I would meme out to people and I would get following that way. I would send them to my show on YouTube. I'd send everyone from YouTube would always go over to Twitter too. Like I could convert. Like every show I'd be like, follow me on Twitter, and I swear to God 100 people would come over to Twitter. And then when my Twitter got shut down because of the MTV hates white people comment, which is so stupid. You make a joke about MTV hates white people, and then they freak out. And you lose everything that you ever had. You lose 36,000 fucking followers on Twitter. And then I remake my Twitter. I have to make a new Twitter. So I make a new Twitter, 6,000 followers. We get to 6,000 followers on there. Pretty good. In fact, I would even say that Twitter was even in better shape than the 36,000 one, because a lot of 36,000 one was like dead followers. Like they were followers that didn't even pay attention anymore. But the 6,000 one was all brand new people that were really paying attention, so it was pretty hot. But then that one got shut down, right? And then what? Then didn't my other one get shut down or something like that? So now we're on the Twitter I'm on right now. What I got? 2,200 followers. And I'm looking at like my co-hosts and fucking other people and just in the community.
We always get it, John.
We always get the cum. Here comes Drew again.
Please, John, yo, or whoever the fuck you are. Please shut the fuck up. You have no ground to stand on. Suck Joe's cocker, shut up, faggot.
Joe, Gatekeeper Drew, what's up, Drew? Thanks for the $8. He's right. Yeah, shut up, John. It's probably Young Republican. Drew, thank you, man. Drew is dropping bombs right now on this Morning Madness live episode. He's really mad at Young Republican. I don't know what's going on. If you guys want to call up and talk to each other, we can do that. But I'm going to make Young call first that way, because I know Drew will call. But Young, you call first. I'll put Drew on with you. You guys can settle your differences. Yeah, Stacy is I don't know. Stacy's full of shit. I don't like that guy. He retweets everything JD does, and he's just a fake person. He was on my show for like 2 years. And when we didn't take his call like right away, he would be in there be like, why isn't you taking my call? And he just goes to wherever he can go to whatever. I don't know why. I don't know. I thought he was just a cool dude who liked to hang out, but I think I don't know, F him. He's annoying to me. There's a lot of people that are annoying at this point. It's becoming annoying. So yeah, I look at Twitter and I'm like, you know what? I know he won't call. That's why I said he has to call first, because I know you will, but he has to call first. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's just discouraging, dude. It's like you watch other people grow. Like, how come I write MTV hates white people and my Twitter gets taken down? How come I call someone a F word and I get taken down? How come JD is on there like saying crazy things to people, yet his stuff never comes down? Like crazy stuff, the same stuff, the F bag, this and that, and kill yourself, dude, and all these things he says. And I'm like, oh man, I used to talk like that, but I lost 4 accounts because of that. But then I'm watching him doing it, and he's got haters, and it's like his don't come down. Why does nobody else's things come down? And I'm looking at my Twitter, and I'm like, I don't even get. I think Leah might have. Maybe Leah doesn't have more followers than me, but like I think like DeMarco, like and a bunch of other people, like have more followers on there than I do, and more retweets in some cases and stuff like that. I retweet stuff. I'll tweet stuff out, and I'll be like, yeah. I mean, I tweet a lot of things though, but I'm just like, you know what? Why do I have a Twitter at this point? Why do I even have a Twitter? So I just got really angry at it. And I said, you know what? Screw this thing. And I wasn't in a good mood. And so this dude told me to kill myself. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go kill myself now. I'm going to cut myself with a knife or whatever, is what he said. So I said, I'm going to go do it. And so I didn't know that, I didn't think about the fact that saying that in the chat and then going over to Twitter and then getting rid of my Twitter, I didn't think about, oh yeah, people are probably going to be worried about that. Because I left the show and I went to go do some things, and I think Leah was playing World of Warcraft or something, and I was just like, well, this is gonna be a shitty night, And I was like, all of a sudden, like people were like hitting me up all over these different. Ken was like messaging me on Facebook and stuff like that. And he's like, what the hell happened? And I'm like, oh shit, no, I'm okay. I just said that because that guy said to do that, so I said, all right, I will. I took your call, Young, and it just hung up right away. I hit the button and it hung up right away. Can you call it? Try again. I hit the button to take your call. I don't know why. It just hung up right away, though. It's weird. I will take your call, though. Unbelievable that just happened. Nobody cares, John. Nobody. What are you talking about, dude? This guy's whacked off.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. You want to kiss me?
Good morning, honey. It's time for donuts and Pop Tarts.
Oh, yeah. You put a skirt on. I'll make you my Ken doll.
Want to be one of those Ken doll?
Yeah. I'll give you some. I'll give you some surgery on your tatas and make you into something I can love.
Make me a blob it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll cut his off and I'll put them on you. All right, Drew.
Hey, Marilyn Manson.
Here he is, Drew. You got him on the phone live.
Thank God. I love Drew. He's a great guy.
Oh.
Love his shows.
What? So now you like him? What is this?
I really don't like anyone. I just like the big three and a handful of the fans.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe you don't like it. That'd be funny.
Because, bro, it's like, dude, this dude Drew, and I don't want to be a piece of shit, but I mean, I know he donates and that's cool, but bro, he's like one of the last people to leave Tiffany's show. You know what I'm saying? After she was getting exposed, he still wouldn't leave. So that always pissed me off, and just gave me the wrong impression about. I don't know, man. Just the fact like he went live during Corrupted and just shit like that. It's just, I don't know, bro. I mean, like, we're fans, we're viewers. Let's just view and watch and say our opinions in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, there's two ways. I get what you're saying.
I know I'm a piece of shit. I'm like the biggest piece of shit. But I mean, a piece of shit can find another piece of shit. And,
wow.
It's the morning. It's hard to speak, and go ahead, Drew. I'm a big meth head, crack it. Just say what everyone else says. It's cool.
It's Drew.
I'm still here, and I'm always gonna be here. So whatever anyone, Dave Rose can come find me. It don't matter. Come on, like it don't matter. Everyone's gonna say or do whatever they want. It's whatever, dude. I'm still gonna be here. So eat a dick. Black one.
Jesus.
Well, this is the first time, Young. We're finally getting to meet, so what's up?
I already said that's the only reason I talk shit to you, bro. It's just the whole Tiffany thing. Just like, just came off weird, and I don't think it's nothing personal.
I didn't even know
the
that.
Fact that
you were you were with Tiffany for a while, and you didn't like. Well, what is he talking about?
Well, I hung out on her show. I was oblivious for a while. Young's right. I'll be honest. I was one of the last people, but I was one of the last ones to jump ship. He's right.
So, I mean, that's one thing. And then, all right, I know what you're going to say, Drew. I'm going to talk shit and blah, blah, blah. I talk shit to everyone in the chat. Stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. I know. And I don't have, I don't know. I guess I'm a meth head, It's whatever.
You're making it really hard for me because you're just owning up to everything.
Everyone says the same shit, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like, damn.
Wow.
Can we just all be friends? Like, we're all in the same family.
Well, I
here.
mean, it's,
Young.
Well,
Go ahead, John.
How can you be? I mean, that's true. Yeah, how can we be friends? It's nice, but I mean, and I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything yet, but like, you're calling him out on the thing. You're calling him out right now. Like you still have a problem with him. You know what I mean? So you're saying, can we all be friends?
No, but everyone thinks why I go at people all the time, and there's always drama with my name and stuff. That's why, because sometimes I may, say stuff that draws the line, but really, what's the line? Where's the line that's everyone says
I don't know. Like I appreciate I appreciate you looking out for me. I get that. Like, what I mean? I think that's what you're doing now, but
yeah.
As far as the line, Young, I'd like to know, please. I think there is 2,000 people in this community that would like to know where the fucking line is with you, because there's some days like Ken's Patreon stream today. You were the coolest motherfucker on that stream. And then you go on to the next stream and you're like, oh, who can I fuck with? Please. The question is on you, dude. Where is the fucking line with you?
There is no line.
Apparently.
I'm just fucking around, dude. I mean, come on. Like, there's people that wants to come find me and do stuff.
I think you get.
Do I do that? No.
Yeah, I think you get bored. I swear to God, you get bored. Like, if everything's happy, you're like, I'm gonna fuck with people. And then if stuff's going wrong, then you're like, ooh, now I can really get into it. Like, you're just bored. Like, is what it is. Like, you want to mess around with people.
I mean, yeah, and there's times I might type something in the chat, and then I'm like, I delete it, I retract it, like I don't send it in.
Not
so there's time, you know. So, I mean, it could be real where, like, bro, again, like I said, there's people out here looking for me, stuff like that. I haven't said anything like that, gone that far.
There's
really.
people. Wait a minute, second. There's people out there looking for you.
You know, your Dave Rose, Billy Ricky, stuff like that. You know,
well, Dave Rose
I'm gonna
used
come
to
bring
love
my
you.
homeboys and all that.
Well,
bullshit.
Billy Ricky is a walk away from you, dude. You need to watch his shit with him.
No, I know,
him and
but
Gorilla
watch my
Strong.
shit for what? What are these people gonna do? They're gonna come up at me and like start.
Why does
like,
Billy
what,
Ricky?
in front of public?
Why does Billy Ricky hate you so much?
Because you're a dick.
Why everyone hates me? Because I'm a dick or whatever.
That's it though.
You know?
Because
I
some
get, like,
because there's a guy there's a guy. You know, I got in an argument with Billy Ricky a little bit because there's a guy who was saying some terrible, mean things about Justin Bailey's wife and my wife, and he was saying some really bad shit about him, but like he seemingly didn't care about that and was still talking to that guy, but was really mad at you. Like, and really mad at you, like crazy mad. And I was like, yeah, forget him. He's always a jack off. Look at what's happening over here. And he didn't really care. And so I got in a fight with Billy Ricky that like that was more important for, you know, selfishly. But you're telling me all that you did was nothing, or is there something you did that's more that we don't know about that you did to Billy Ricky to make him that mad?
I mean, I said like, at least I have a dad that's alive or some shit. Some shit. I mean, you know, like they go at me with the meth head thing, and I don't really care what I say back. So
yeah,
you know, that's fucked up. I mean, you know, I smoke big weed, and that's all, and you know, whatever. But
did he post your dad's pictures of his, you know, down there, the privacy?
He's a shell of his former self. No, but that, and then, you know, all these little bullshit shows popping up. Everyone trying to get over and trying to leech.
Dude,
it's
that's
just like
5 years of this. It's 5 years of that. It's I am so over it. Like it's irritating me at this point. I'm beyond irritated at this point. Trust me.
So young, I know you've hated on the show that I've got, and I'm not. This is not a promotion at all.
So honestly,
this is not even a promotion here. I could care less whether anyone watches us, but I've got to know you've hated on the show that I have, and I'm not even going to say the name just because.
Derailed.
But young, you've hated on this fucking show, and we've done nothing more than support Ken. We've supported Joe. We have done we've gone out of our way and derailed our show to support the people who have made what is our show possible, which is nothing anyone else has done. Tiffany, fucking anyone else who has done a show. So why hate on us? We're supporting the community that you love to hate on. So what is your beef with us? Please, I want to know. Go for it. You got the pool.
Dude, you really do have a nice voice, and
I
do feel bad now. Like I feel.
But here's my thing. I get why Young thought that, and I think that what you're doing is not bothering me. Like, but there are lots of other people that do the same thing.
I just put everyone in the same category when they do all these little shows and shit.
And I get that you do, and maybe I have a more thing with them, so like I'm not mad, but there's just so many other things, like other same things that go on, and it's like I've seen it before. It's already happened a million times, and what happens a lot of times too is like it's over after a few months, then people leave, and it's so stupid, and nobody would have ever done it if somebody didn't put something in their head about doing it for some reason, and they would have just stayed listeners. Everything would have been normal. Can you imagine if back in the day Howard Stern or like anybody who had a show was just like their fans that called or the people that called that were funny and stuff like that, and then they just told them like, hey, you should come over here and you start, and then they're like, oh, really? And then they do it, and then like just slowly just pieces of the audience split off and do this little thing, and then after a year they break up, and then they come back, maybe like old school Matt who comes back now. What he gone for 3 years when he went to do his thing, but now he's back. I've seen this a million times. It's like there's a psychology to it. I'm not joking. There's like some kind of weird psychology to it where people go, oh, I can do this now. And it's like what you're doing is a hangout. You're not doing a show. You're doing a hangout. Like,
right.
And then they come back after talking. They either get in a fight with you or they start talking about you like this is the best ever. And then it's just a cycle. And all it does is hurt you if you're a creator or a show, like, why are you drawing attention to all these things? So that's why, like, I just get irritated with the whole thing. But like with Drew, I don't have a problem with what I get what he's done, so I don't really have an issue with that. But I get why Young you would see that, because it's along the idea of what so many other people have done, but it's different.
Yeah, that's all Drew. I mean, none personal. I don't even know you. But I know none of these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like here's the other thing too about it is most of the people on that, most of the people that do that, listen to our patrons, like, and donate and stuff like that. Like, they're just doing, it's one of those things. There's only so many nights. There's only so many days in the week, so many nights and whatever. What are you gonna not do something that you really do want to do because, you know what I mean, you're whatever. So like, I think that's a different situation. But I get why you know what I mean, you sort of came to the defense or whatever. But with Twitter,
I get Young's stance here, but at the end of the day, when we do our show, within the first 20 minutes, we beg people to go watch patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. We do that. And I guarantee, Young, I challenge you, out of our 12 episodes, and excuse me, I've been drinking quite a bit tonight, but out of our 12 episodes, I challenge you to find an episode where we did not encourage people to leave our show and go watch Corrupted.
I believe you, because I know it's in the description and you give me love and stuff.
And Young, whether you and I hate each other or not, I think deep down we want
to fuck
the best for Joe's show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whether
you're like two girlfriends fighting over my privates.
Young, I want this. I want this right now.
Oh my God,
I'm not even like mad at you. Like,
dude,
Drew,
wait a minute, guys. Drew is stuffing himself with the microphone in his own hole, in his manhole. He has a manhole cover on his privates. He has just stuffed it in.
I love you. I love every bit of your 3 teeth. I love it.
Oh my God, Drew, it fell out. It fell out, Drew. No, but can I tell you one more thing about this?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I lost what I was gonna say. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, it's so bad because I had such a good point that I was. Oh my God.
We're not out there to steal viewers from you, and I don't know if this is maybe where you're going, but we're not out there to steal listeners. I know you said listeners is a better word to use. We're not out there to steal listeners. We're out there to provide an alternative source. If sadly someone can't afford $1 a month, or they don't want to do $1 a month, we want to complement what's going on Saturday nights. And if we can send one person over for $1 a month, we've done our job, Joe.
Well, what I will, I'll send the checks in the mail. But no, I think
no, please keep it.
No, the thing I wanted to say was oh shit, I lost it again.
God damn.
I just remembered it and then I lost it again. What in the world was I? Oh my God. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, I remember it again. Okay, third time of remembering. Here's the problem. Here's the other thing I get irritated with. Like, and it's not you, but there's so many people that do whatever the hell they're doing, and then they come in. What irritates me is, and I don't. One night Ken went off and said something like that. Joe created everything, and like he kind of was like making fun of that I flipped out one night, and I said no, I didn't say that to everybody in the chat. I only said it to the one guy who was being an ass. I was trying to make a point to him that he wouldn't be here without me, and like it's kind of messed up. But my point is, when I see all the same faces in my show that I've known over whatever, and then I see them go over to this guy's show or that guy's show or this guy's show, and I see these other shows that's or whatever they are pop up, and like hangouts and shows and gaming streams and things pop up all over the place just all the time, and they're like, they're tweeting it to all. They used to just tweet at me with or at JD or somebody. They would tweet at us like, check out my thing, trying to advertise their thing on my thing or whatever. And sometimes back in the day I used to retweet that and stuff because go for it, man, I hope you do a good job. But then they started, then they start kind of like being like, I'm better than, don't watch me instead. And then it's like, what are you doing? Like, but the point is, what I notice about all these things, most of them, is I see the same people in all of them, and I think to myself, like, why can't everybody else grow an like? Why can't other people ever grow an audience by themselves? Why is it always that the people that found me originally are spreading all over, and that I have to like deal with this community thing that I didn't necessarily want to deal with? Right. You know what I mean? Why have I feel like I've created a monster in many cases. Like I'm like this is a mistake. Like something is wrong. And then I noticed that like, oh, you know, these 12 people don't watch anymore. They all are rather hang out and play video games together. And I'm like, oh, the viewership, it's like, and it's like, what am I doing here? Like my former co-host, Tommy, you know, as great as he was, you know, he got a lot of his subs came from me. And then a lot of them came from Keemstar. And I'm like, you know, most of those subs came from me or Keemstar. Like when he left me, he had 1,000 people, and when he started with me, he had 100, and he got about 1,000 from me. So like, what's with all these people that can't seemingly create their own audience, and it just goes on left and right? Even Tommy NC got 100K because I told him to make a video. It's just like I see it everywhere, and I'm like, damn, how come I can't grow faster? Like because I feel like I'm cultivating all these fucking places, but my shit's like not doing. Like I'm worried, and I'm not doing bad. Like we're doing pretty damn good. Like actually, and if you're watching my shows, you're probably like, well, Joe, what are you like? You're just doing so good. But I'm just so stressed out about it. I'm like, why can't other people like do like back in the day? It used to be like somebody else would have a channel like OK Fabe or somebody, and like you know you'd go on their show, then they'd go on your show, and like you'd like mix it around a little bit. But I feel like it's with me, other than JD was the only one where it was like, okay, I got a lot of JD listeners, you know what I mean? Like I got a lot from him, but I could have gotten way more if he had let me gone on to his channel a couple times, but he never did that because he was worried about sharing his audience with me is what it was, you know? God
forbid.
And look at all the people that did come over from JD. So like, imagine if he had put me on there. Which I totally recognize that, like absolutely. Like I certainly gained 15,000 to 20,000, probably 15, maybe less than that, like 15,000 or 10,000 subs from him. But the rest were on my own. And
I found out who the real cocksucker was at the end of that. So
well,
you know, I'll be straight up. That's where I came from.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I remember you said that, and I heard something. I was on a show or one of the things I was listening to or whatever. And a lot of people did, but also I remember when people left my show to go to somebody else's a long time ago, and those people said the same thing about me. They were like, "Oh, you know, we found out who Joe really was." So I didn't want to be that to JD. Like I didn't want to do that to anybody. Like I don't like doing that. Like I don't want to say like, "Oh, you know, I don't want to steal people's stuff." You know what I mean? If you like me too, that'd be great. And I know that I got it from JD. But he got a lot of listeners from me, too. So, and some of them aren't here anymore. They're over there. So I think it was a fairly, somewhat even swap. Although I think we broke even, to be honest, because I used to watch his go up every week because I would see that I would have 300 new subs that week. And then we would do a show, and then he would have 70 new ones that night from me. And it would be like, all right, I'm feeding 70, but he fed me like a chunk at one point.
Well, the channel with your having to switch channels live, that fucks it up big too. I mean,
yeah, that was. I mean, so many strikes. I mean, I've had probably 12 now in my 5 years.
Once the strikes goes out, if what happened to Ken tonight happens to you, it might actually turn out to be a long-term good thing, because Ken hasn't had 180 live viewers ever.
Well, I mean, I just got my corrupted channel back, and that, I mean, it didn't really help that, but.
Right, but once Joe Cronin comes back, maybe your monetized thises will have 8,000-9,000 viewers.
Well,
just because combined of what's happened with the new people, and you had you never had the strike and you just stay on Joe Cronin, you probably could have pulled that off from the get-go. But it might all come full circle.
And I know that, and Ken, I can see in the chat trying to play like Mr. Everybody Like Me, but my point isn't that everybody can't watch anybody. Anybody can watch anybody they want. My point that night when I ranted in your chat about, you know, you're here because of me, was because some guy who said that I was a scumbag, you know what I mean, said I was a loser and a scumbag or whatever the hell he said, was in there talking crap about me sucking your ass, and so I called the guy on it, like, hey, listen, dude, you're here because of me, and now you're being an ass. And
you're talking about me?
No, not you, but
Ken,
this other guy, and yeah, because Ken's in the chat. Yeah, so my point wasn't that guy can't listen to other people, like, because Ken went on this thing about, you know, I got news for you, like, people can like many things, and they can like one show and another show.
He's like, I got news for you, Cronin. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was like, they can like a whole bunch of shows. You know, you don't have to just like one show. Well, that wasn't my point. The point was the guy says he doesn't like my show, and that I'm a scumbag. But he watched my show for 2 years, and now he's in there saying that. So my point was he's a fake person. You know what I mean? I mean, if he had been like honest, like, and said like, oh, you know, I don't like you anymore. I don't listen to him anymore. But now I'm here. Okay, I guess. But he was kind of being a dink, and it was kind of like, well, you know, you're a fake dude. So that was what I was ranting on that night. And it's, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't just come in there and say that. Of course, there's so many shows, so many things to listen to, and so many things to do. You know, and I get that. But it's like, I don't know, man. But so I was on Twitter earlier, and I just said, you know what? Why am I on Twitter? Why am I on this stupid thing? When you work really hard to build it up, and it won't get built back up to where it was.
It's more stress for you these days than because all the fake shit. Counts,
I don't even care about that. That doesn't. That, you know what it does? You know what pisses me off? That people think that's why I did it, like, or I got mad. That's not why I got mad at all. I couldn't care less. I think that's hilarious, actually, that someone's going through that much effort. You know what I mean? I mean, like, if I was really affected by that stuff, I would have a lawyer take care of that, because that is a major legal thing what that person's doing, whether they're in a different country or wherever they are. You know, I'll find you. But I just didn't care enough. It's just kind of funny that at that point. So that doesn't bother me at all. I don't get rattled like that. Like, no, you can't. That you wouldn't scare me away worth a damn. Like, it was just more of like, oh, you know what? Yeah, Tyler Black, I remember him. He's a big example of it. Yeah, we all know Tyler Fat. Well, he's a great example of that. There's a lot of these people that are like this, though, you know? Again, like, on the show for a year or 2 years, then they go over somewhere else, and they're like, yeah. And it's like, yeah. You know, Tiffany did it. Tiffany was on my show, and then we didn't give her what she wanted, and then she went, oh, and then went over to somewhere else's show, tried to sucker them, and divide people, and then went and did her own thing after I told her all the equipment to buy. I'm the one who told her what to do, what to buy.
Yeah, the mic.
Everything.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's like,
hey, I'm going to be straight up with you right now. This mic right here, this was from Joe's video about 14 months ago.
That was a great video.
Said, this is the value mic to get. And I strive to get the fucking mic that he has right now. But you got to start somewhere.
No, it's still good, Drew. That's
dude,
good.
And I wish I knew that back then, because I bought this cheap thing. I didn't buy it. I had this cheap little thing, and I used it. But if I knew that the one that you have, Drew, that mic, I have it too, that if I knew that mic was around, that would have been awesome, because I could have maybe gotten that.
The one downside I have for this thing, Joe, is that it's going to sit in my mouth while I'm talking.
Hey, how'd you like that ending? Ken, how'd you like that ending?
Cronin, let me ask you, why would you go and say, oh, he's in the chat trying to get everybody to like him? Like, why would you say that? Why would you? That's what I'm doing in the chat, getting everybody to like me.
To rev you up, so when you got on the phone, you were just like Justin Bailey style.
Yeah.
Piece of fucking shit.
Piece of fucking shit.
Come on, dude. I sat there for 4 hours waiting to sacrifice on your thing tonight. Like, I was waiting for 4 hours for that.
Look, I think me and you have a philosophical difference in what you just explained.
What are you talking about?
Because it's like I look at it as there's millions of fucking shows on here. People can come on and watch whatever the fuck they want. They're gonna pick their favorite regardless. It's all about what you put on as your content, and that's how people come and watch you. Period. You're good.
So then why are you mad at Tiffany? Why are you mad at Tiffany then?
What do you mean?
Why were you talking shit about Tiffany tonight then?
Because she fucked me over 1,000,000 times.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Shit on my back. It had nothing to do with views or subs.
Who said it? But that's what I'm talking about. People that F you over, that F people over.
Yeah, but you think getting fucked over is somebody who was loyal to you for like 3-4 years, and then all of a sudden they don't show up on your show no more. They don't call you no more.
No, that's not it. They talk crap about you, and then they start a deal. Like Skyler Fat.
Well, I understand that, and I understand
they talk trash about you, and then they start their own thing. That's what I'm talking. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that if somebody's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do my own thing and get out of here now." There's been a few people that have done that. I haven't mentioned them. I don't care.
There's loyal people, and then there's people who don't care about loyalty. That's what it comes down to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but not everybody's going to be loyal, bro. That's the thing.
I know.
You know,
so
run into shit constantly.
It's I mean, I'm saying like if there's I'm saying if they're like it's a Tiffany situation. I've got a list of people that did the same thing that Tiffany did. A big list.
You explained things to me when I first came into this, and you said, "Watch, this will happen, that'll happen," and a lot of the shit happened, and I'll give you credit for that. And a lot of people that watched you watched me when I came into this, and then stopped watching me, and went and did their own thing and started watching other people.
I know.
And I understand where you're coming from, but we have no control over that shit at all. There's no control over it. And what are we going to do? Go to every single person that was cool with us and beg them to come back and watch us?
Who said that? I mean, but that's not what I'm talking about. Like you're
saying that, but I'm just saying, like, what's the ending result to all this?
Well, my result is my solution to this is don't just plug everybody left and right because they have an agenda. Like you don't have to give everybody a free plug.
I understand that, but the way that I work, what I do is if you come on my show and you fucking chill out for a little, or you ask a question, or you get involved in something, I give you a shout out. Like that's how I do it. I know that's probably not right with everybody to do it that way, but that's just the way I am. That's just the way that I do things. I feel like shit if somebody comes on my show and says a joke and hangs out for 10 minutes and then they leave and I don't say a word about what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, usually I plug people, but it's like I feel like it just goes to ridiculous lengths at some points. You know what I mean? Like Jake Link calling in tonight.
I didn't know
this guy plugged himself 4 times on the show.
He came in. Listen, I have his Skype. Fucking shit. The guy didn't use his Skype. He calls in on a phone number. That's why I knew, like, holy shit, he like planned that whole thing. You know? I
can't believe. I don't know, dude. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not even. I think that we're confused about what we're saying here. I don't have a problem with Drew. I just said that. I get why. First, I was a little worried about what was going on, and then. And I can see why what I was saying to Young is why I could see why Young was angry, but you know what I mean. Yeah. But I explained why it's really not a problem. You know what I mean? And there's
why was Young angry?
Well, because he thought that they were like, "What are you guys doing this at this time?" And when whatever, so Young was upset, and I explained that we're aware of everybody's cool, and these are people that support us. It's not like it's not. Like one of those situations, I don't think.
We go above and beyond to suck dick.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even have to do what they do. Like you're right. You don't have to do shit.
Why are you upset?
If anything, I should suck their dick. They're the ones funding my life.
It was just, Ken, we talked about this. And Drew and me, and I don't know about Drew, but I'm not going to be in the chat anymore talking shit on Drew because he's a nice dude and he explained himself and. No reason for me to go at him.
But what did he do? What, did he have a problem with you or something? You had a problem with him? What's the deal?
Just, those shows that go on and just entertain themselves and all that shit.
I mean, Young and I have bashed heads for the better part of a year. Whether it's been because we've disagreed with each other, whether it's been he's gone after a friend of mine, and all due respect to him, if he wants to go after someone, go after him. But I will defend a friend of mine. So, but at this point, I would love nothing more than to be cool with Young Republican. If the whole community could be cool, excuse me for using the word community, Joe, but if everyone could be cool with Young Republican, I think we would be so better off.
We really would. We were cool with them for a while, for the first year and a half. Remember Young Republican? You used to just be the coolest. All of a sudden, you went rogue.
Yeah, I'll start calling into your show now every fucking 10 minutes.
Ken, come on, dude.
But he's gonna call.
But dude,
he's gonna call Drew
the one
now.
thing I want to say verbally to you, Young, is we want nothing more than the best for Joe and Ken. And we will suck dick all night if we have to.
Me too. I'm right there with you.
And if you've ever watched one of our shows, you know that we suck that dick.
Hey, you know what, dude?
While having fun.
But you know what? We do the same. Don't we? Don't I do the same? Don't I give props? Don't I suck a little dick here and there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. Friends should take care of friends. And I understand.
Yeah, Tiffany was a good friend.
I understand a lot of what you're saying, Joe, but I don't know. Maybe there's just a difference in philosophy. And I get you've been doing this a lot.
Oh, my God, dude. Will you stop saying that there's a difference in philosophy? I've been fucked over so goddamn fucking much in this fucking YouTube shit. Why don't you go through the list of people that have fucked me up the ass? Go through the list. You want to go through the list? MJ Smith? Even Young Republican reported my fucking ass.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I have no.
I remember MJ.
I have no clue.
E-cig and shit.
MJ Smith, Skyler Fat. You want to talk? Stacy's talk shit. Like,
what's up with Stacy? What is going on with Stacy? Because
he's a JD fan.
He's
a JD fan.
I really need to know this.
I'm just telling you that, you know what I mean? Whatever, dude. It is what it is. Don't believe me. You know what? It is what it is. I appear to be the fucking psychopath in all this shit, apparently, and you're just going to keep smiling. I know. I wish I liked everything. I'm going to start to be fake as fuck, like everybody else, and I'm just going to be like, you know what? Check this show out. Check that. I like everybody.
What's
Yay.
fake about it? That you like shit? That somebody likes something? What's fake about it?
I'm just gonna like everything. I'm gonna like everybody, everything everybody does everywhere, even if it shits on me. I'm like, you know what? Your guys are great. Then I'm gonna be like, you know what? Their show's on at 7 on Wednesday. Go check it out. They're great. Oh my God. You know what? Here you go. Anybody else we should shout out? Oh, shout out everybody. I'll have Jake Link come on.
Check out this show during my review.
I'll have the guy that put dicks on my children and laughed about a bunch of stuff when some guy called me a racist. And I'll have him come on, and he can plug his whatever the hell he plugged 4 times tonight, and it will just be cool. And I'll just be like, this was cool. I won't yell at him or flip out or call him out. I'll just be like, you know what?
That guy put dicks on your kid's face?
Well, his co-host did, and he laughed about it.
Ken, get your head out the sand, bro.
Yo, Young Republican, listen. You need to shut the fuck up because you're the worst person to talk in this fucking case right now. You're the worst. So just shut the fuck up. Go suck Super Ugly's dick. Do me a favor, okay? Because you're the fucking worst. You have no credibility whatsoever. So shut the fuck up.
Dude, eat a fucking old bagel.
Well, I'm surprised that you're not
fucking guitar. You and your fucking $5 guitar you bought. Shut the fuck up and go play some stupid fucking music.
From under cheese.
Ken, you're supposed to like him. You're supposed to like him, Ken.
No, I like who I like, and if I say I like somebody, I mean it, and I'm not a fake motherfucker. I'm one of the realest motherfuckers in this fucking whole community. Okay, and I deal with real motherfuckers, and anybody out there who spoke to me or talks to me, they know that.
Yeah, but Stacy's
And if I say I like something, I'm giving the respect back that person gave to me.
Yeah, that's what I do until someone screws me over.
Well, you know what? Fuck these people. If they want to screw you over, then you fucking put them out of your life and you move on. What the fuck is what's the big deal?
That's all I'm saying. What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it sounds like there is. It sounds like I'm supposed to
nothing wrong with that. It's like you're saying people are fake because they say they like shit, which is not the case. Not in my case.
Well, when I tell somebody that, hey, this is, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
Joe, every other day there's somebody that pops up that fucks with one of us in the community, whether it be going hardcore on us or they say a little fucking slide.
I hate this place. I hate it. I hate what has happened here.
Why though? Why do you let it get to you though? I don't understand. You fucking have a great show. You have a lot of good fucking fans. You have a big following. People fucking love what you do with wrestling. They love how you come out and put shows on Patreon. Why are you fucking hating things when people love you?
Some people might. But
mostly they do.
Some
people fucking do. Most people. I mean, goddamn, man, like 99% of the fucking community loves what you do.
I'm sorry to jump in here, Joe. But you are in the position where you can make a living.
Yeah, dude. What the
this? You should be coming to the pants every morning.
You're head and shoulders above a lot of people. Even these motherfuckers that have 100,000 subs and they think they're the #1 wrestling guy in the community. There's only one place I go to for my wrestling, and it's been you before I even met you, and it's still you now. And it's because you're more talented than any one of those guys.
But I'm just saying that, like, you know what?
What's going on?
I don't know. I just
God.
want Joe to come on my face right now. That's all.
I don't even, bro. I wouldn't even be watching wrestling now. Like, just to,
I hate to agree with you, Young, but yeah, exactly.
What is going on?
I don't know.
His bubble's lighting up still. So,
man, I've had a lot of slow burns tonight. You know, that was another good one, I'll tell you. Ken, do you know how long I waited there with the ketchup bottle at my desk?
Why'd you wait so long?
Oh, shit.
You know how quickly the ketchup bottle flew at my dad's head about 20 years ago?
Dude, have you ever had a friend who was like, I'm going to delete my Twitter and say I'm going to kill myself just so 5 hours later I can come to the end of your stream and pop some people that remember what happened earlier? Like, I mean...
Dude, the whole entire chat, when you first deleted your Twitter, that's all they were talking about, dude. Everybody.
Bro, I thought I did something wrong. I was like,
dude.
Fucking Foulmouse Network
It shut down
for a half hour.
Yeah. Shut down, bro.
I felt bad about that because I didn't know I didn't think that would happen. Like, because, like, Leah was like, I'm getting all these messages. Yeah, I was like, oh, boy. Like, I was...
And I'm sitting here going, he's fucking around, man. He's got to be fucking around.
What happened was...
I thought I pissed off Joe, and he blocked me.
What happened was I really was not happy with Twitter. I was like, you know what? And I really was upset, and I really wasn't in a good mood. But I started thinking, like, some guy did tell me to kill myself, and I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go kill myself. I'm going to get a knife. And then when I said that, I thought, ooh, like, man, that'd be funny if I, like, pretended to kill myself tonight on the show, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, that was in my head, and then I went on Twitter, and then I realized I was, like, really mad at Twitter, and I was like, I just want to delete Twitter because, like, Jake DeMarco gets more retweets than I get. So...
Dude, I get no tweets. Come on, man. I go on here and I look at my shit and there's nothing. So I don't let it bother me, man. It is what it is. You get the views. You get the people coming in during the fucking shows. You get a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't get.
That's bullshit, Ken. I tweet you all the time, asshole.
That's why I'm like, you know what? I don't need this Twitter thing. So, but then it started to connect in my head. I said, well, you know, if I delete my Twitter, like I'm thinking about doing anyway, well, then it might look, you know, then it could really look like I'm dead or like I've like become like miserable or something. So then I did that when it all came together, and that's when I decided like I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come. And I didn't know how late you were gonna go because if you went too late, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But I was like, ooh, how good it would be if I came in at the end of the show like and did something. I didn't know what I was gonna do yet, and then I put the ketchup bottle down and I waited, and I'm like, it'd be funny if I just popped on the screen like all bloody with a knife. Like that, because I kept like reiterating knife. Like I said it.
Why'd you wait?
What?
Why'd you wait?
Well, because it's funnier that way.
Were you waiting for the end of the show or something?
Yeah, I was waiting for the end of the show, and then I was like, at one point I was like, no, I'm gonna have to call before it ends because I'm not gonna make it.
I just went and got hungry, man, and I'm on my way home, and I plug my phone in because it's dead, and I see Joe Cronin's live, and I'm like, this motherfucking don't stop, dude.
Well, I'm gonna admit something to you. Like last week. I told everybody that it was like a little while. It was like it was like last week. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a PUBG stream with Troy, but then I was like, oh, I didn't want to stream while you were doing your thing, so yeah. I was kind of pissed off because I was like supposed to do this big PUBG thing, and I was like, oh god damn it, I'm not gonna do it because he's live. So then I was like upset about that, but I was like, oh, whatever.
Come on, man, you know I don't take offense to that shit.
No, but it's whatever. I shouldn't. I was just whatever. I made the decision that no. But then also like it was like a couple weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna do a Morning Madness live, and I think I'm gonna do it on Memorial Day because my kids don't have school. So I can actually do a Morning Madness, and I'm going to do it live and say, hey, guys, doing Morning Madness live, not on Patreon, but I'm doing it for everyone for free for episode 91 or whatever it's going to be. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. So then I and I go, now I don't know if I can do that because what if Ken goes till like 10 in the morning and then I pass out, you know? So then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go do my original idea of Morning Madness because otherwise I was just gonna record it like regular and put it on Patreon. So anyway, so that's why I went live. I was like, well, I'm gonna do my Morning Madness now. Okay, so it just worked out, but it was just funny sitting there waiting with this ketchup bottle and a knife. Where's the
funny you say that because I've been wondering what you would do with episode 100, and I thought maybe that'd be a live thing. So it's kind of funny you did that earlier.
Oh right, yeah, we thought about it. I'd probably do it on Patreon though. That one I'll probably do on Patreon because I'll probably like advertise like, you know, come over to Patreon episode 100 of Morning Madness. Come watch it. I don't know. We'll do something weird. I'll cut my privates off live on camera.
That sounds good. I'll come on it while you do that.
Yeah.
Ken.
Sounds fun.
Yo.
Ken. Hey, Ken. Ken.
While
Ken.
Ken's here,
Hey, Ken. Ken. Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
Can we, while you're here and Cronin's here, can we,
Fight.
can we get to the bottom of the shirt issue that you had with Cronin, Ken?
The what?
T-shirt issue with Cronin.
What T-shirt issue?
About Cronin wearing the same shirt and stuff.
That's me. Oh yeah, that's me, right?
What?
That's me.
What's
That's
he
me who
talking
said
about?
that, right? You fucking scumbag.
What is he talking about?
This fucking scumbag made a song parody, and he said something about you wearing a shirt for like 3 days, and I said, "Oh, Joe's not gonna like that," and he goes, whatever, it's just a joke. So then when he came on the other night, I played it, and at first he goes, "Don't fucking play it, don't fucking do it," and I said, "I'm playing it, motherfucker."
Why? I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
it's
So
funny.
the one
I
you
got
played
3
was on
shirts.
fuck.
Dude, I got 2 of the. I have 4 sweatshirts. Of the 2 of them are both the same, and there's 4 of them, and I have 3 of the same T-shirts.
I got the same thong, bro. It's blue. I got like 4 of them.
But if you don't know that, it just looks like I wear the same thing every day.
Why are you saying it's me, you scumbag?
Oh, just fucking around.
Yeah.
You know, Young, if you really wanted to stir shit, you would ask why the Daniel B song sounds just like the JR song.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of people messaged me tonight about that. He stole your song.
But
what
the
song?
lyrics
It's
are
a
totally
different- it's a
different.
different song.
It's different in its own way. I mean, but if you want to stir shit, at least try a little harder, Young.
Thing that is good.
Yeah, well, there's always someone looking. You know what I mean? There's just always somebody looking for this
God,
stuff.
it's a fucking Eminem instrumental. Like, come on.
Yeah.
God almighty, man.
And mine is that's why they call me Daniel B. I'm back.
Yeah, I did it for one night that Foul Mouths is back, and it's the only fucking song I can think of that had I'm back in it. So
Yeah, it's a different thing. I get it's different. It's not the same thing. I got messages about it, but it's not. It's just stupid to.
My God, you got messages about it. That is just so fucking people out of their
I told you,
mind,
but people. I mean,
God.
people did this.
Wow.
They always are doing this stuff, man. They're always doing it. They're always doing it. And you know what? Some of them do it,
gay.
and then they'll call you.
My name is Young Republican.
These people did this to me with Bailey. They were like, oh, Bailey really crossed the line on with what he said about your show and all these things. And then like they're saying all these things to me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the next day they're like, I can be on the show, and it's like, you can see the motive, right? You know?
Jesus, man.
Like what the?
Yeah,
hell?
that I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. I spoke with Ken about that, but I have my. I don't have a family, so I don't understand all that stuff. But
right,
I mean, like kids and.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Young. I've ran into that a lot. I've ran into that a lot of times, where I've got a daughter, and
oh boy,
people don't understand why I can't do certain things at certain times, and
why can't you just throw them at the babysitters for a couple hours or something? You know.
And she spends 40 hours there, and we paid $10,000 a year to have her in that babysitter, but that's the same time where I'm working. So when I'm home, she's home. So I've got to work around that. And if she's going to be down here yelling, screaming, playing princess, whatever, I can't record.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to make this all about me. You know, this is Joe's show, but you've got to understand that there's times where you just can't do shit. That's why you don't get PUBG.
I know, but it's like, bro, it's like fucking. Didn't Bailey have kids these past all this time he's been unmonetized this, so like why all of a sudden now it's like an issue? Like,
Wait,
he just had kids last week.
Like,
just because he's streaming at midnight on a Friday night or Saturday morning, whatever you want to call midnight, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have to get up at 8 in the morning with his eyes rolling in the back of his head. Ask Ken. Ken knows what I did this morning with the eyes rolling in the back of my head, just trying to have some fun when I should have been falling over dead.
Are you talking about waxing?
It feels like he just like I just got Bailey taken away from me. It's just like I got.
He's got a family.
Well, Bailey, dude,
he's got more kids than I do.
He doesn't want to.
You know what?
He doesn't want to do it right now because he's busy. He's burnt out, is what it is. He doesn't want to do it right now. He wants to hang out with his family. That's it. That's what he said. It's the number one reason.
He's
But I
done
feel like
this
he's
for
been on
3
fire
years.
these past months, though. He's been on more on fire these past couple months than ever. I feel like
Bailey, with all due respect to Bailey, and I'm not trying to hate on Bailey, love him to death, but he has inconvenienced his family slightly over the last 3 years, just like I have the last 6 months, just like we all have. When we stay up late at night till fucking 7 in the morning, in my case, you don't think I'm going to get my ass chewed out tomorrow for being here?
No.
We have all gone to great
get back like we're
lengths
going to strip
create-
clubs. We're doing like nice shows.
Just
Come on.
chew her out
I hear
tomorrow.
you, man, but you know, we've gone to great
Yo,
lengths
Joe,
to
you
entertain
know the only
whoever
3
we can.
YouTubers I support is you can and JB cause I like
And-
all of you.
And Cox
Guys,
for
and all of you
but
guys
no,
entertain me. If there
we've gone
is
to
an
great
issue, the
lengths to
state
entertain
otherwise.
people
Thanks,
to
Aru.
put ourselves in a place where we could get a lot of trouble. But
Thanks, Aru Shinchu, for the $5, Aru.
oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't realize that.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to shout out Aru real quick. Yeah, you know what? Just gobble your wife live on the air, right, Ken? Just that's what we do.
Fuck it.
Just do her.
Sucking fuck it.
You know,
ShiBUM.
You guys get what I'm
there's
saying.
I
another
love
one.
you, Joe.
Oh, it's
I
Mike
think
Daniels.
everyone should just get together, stop the fighting and shot their load in YR's mouth.
Well, we're just pissing around, Mike Daniels. Really, you know what I mean? We're just jerking around tonight, like, you know what I mean? I know, you know, we know how to get each other going to get some good content out there. Yeah, that's all it really ever is. But listen, I got to get the hell out of here because I'm gonna get beat up. And you know, and by the way, I did go years where Leah was like, "What are you doing? Why are you up this late? Like, what is going on?" You know, and it's paid off at this point. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. But for years, she was like, "You know, I'm gonna kill you." You know. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Drew, I love you, bro. Don't die. Like, he's like pretty drunk. And thanks for the donations. And you were funny all night. Yeah. He's just tooled, man. Look at this real quick. I'll show some video real quick because he's just loaded. Look at that. I thought he was going to eat his own ass earlier.
I'm Young Republican.
Oh my
What are you
God.
doing?
Clip that. That is... Oh my God. Dude, Drew, I'm making that a donation right there. I'm Young Republican. Like that. Dude, you just gave me... All right.
I aim to please. Even if it is Young Republican's last ball in his right sack, I aim to please.
Hey, Cronin, we got the big 3 up on the screen.
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, let's get out of here. I had fun. This was fun. Congratulations on that stream. It was epic tonight. Ken, I hope you had a lot of hungry man inside you.
Oh yeah, I had a good fucking breakfast, man.
Dude, Tommy's friend, another friend of Tommy's died tonight.
Is that why he was crying?
Yeah, everyone told me another friend of his died tonight.
What?
And you better call him up, Ken. Be a friend.
And that's why he freaked out. And I don't have Twitter anymore, so I don't know.
What?
I thought this was the barber both times. The way Tommy said it, he said that it just hit him tonight.
Oh, okay.
Which I can vouch for. My grandfather, when he died, it took a few days for it to hit me.
Yeah.
The way he said it, the barber dude, whoever he was, hit him tonight.
Leah told me earlier, like, oh, another friend of his died tonight. And I went, oh, my God. And then other people started saying that, too. But no, now that you say that, I was like, all right, cool. So it's just the same guy that died. Okay.
Yeah,
are you sure? Because he was crying like crazy at one point, dude.
No,
because it took a few Smirnoff soda pops for it to hit him.
Wait a second. He released a video 7 hours ago. Let me play this. Hold on a minute.
Oh no, man! I'm going to kill myself in 7 hours.
Come on.
Oh my god. Oh, my phone's dead. Oh no.
You know when Young Republican is telling you to hold off? That is
Yeah, Young Lasagna, like, oh, don't do it, Ken.
At exactly
do everything.
Exactly 8 a.m. on Memorial morning.
What was it, Joe? What do you need played, Joe? I might have it.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm actually getting in there now. Hold on a second. I had to remember my login real quick, which is like not easy. Oh, I'm gonna sign in.
Young
it's gonna be like
Republicans cock.
Yeah, my password is Young Republicans Privates. It's gonna be like, are you sure you want to come back? Oh, it didn't even say that. It just brought me right back.
I really do feel very rotten for him, man, that he was that upset tonight, because he really did cry like fucking bad, man, and he's hurting.
What is going on? Oh, he looks like he's drugged out here. He
was balling, dude.
Dude, look at that. Wait a minute. He goes, I just want to say. Wait a second.
Chinese.
I just want to say.
I love you all. And no matter liquor or anything.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have to listen to this afterwards because you can't hear it over here. I don't have the donations or the sounds unlocked yet. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. Let's go check out his Twitter. I don't know. I just came back to Twitter because I wanted to check out Tommy. So thanks, Tommy. You brought me back to Twitter. Great. And now Twitter's gonna figure out. They're gonna be like, "It's you. You're back." And then they're gonna delete me. They're gonna be like, and then it's gonna be like, "Oh, why did I do that?"
Let's give him a strike.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It says I have no followers right now. It says I have 1 follower, but I think it does that for like 24 hours. And
Buddy, get over there and sub to Joe right now.
No, I didn't.
Get him.
I think what happened to Leah is when she came back, all her followers were there, but she couldn't. But all the people that she had followed went back to 0. So I think I have to refollow everybody, I guess. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to go see if Tommy's alive and if he's okay. But yeah, I think what he means is I mean, dude, this was, like, I felt bad because people were making fun of him, but it's like, dude, this is pretty crazy. This was like, and I mean, he said his best friend, which I think is messed up because I thought that was Hamza, but, a very close person to Tommy passed away. Like a guy that, like, gave him clothing that defined him in ways. Just, Tommy's always going to think anybody that's somewhat close to him is like a like his best. So it's like, but
I've heard him call me his best friend. I heard him call you his best friend. I mean, he's done that with a lot of people, Republican. He's called him his best friend.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's desperation.
So, you fake Tommy. No, I'm just kidding. But no. So, yeah.
I'll be fake again.
But I'll say it for him that this guy really was one of the, more well-known people in his life, I'm sure.
When he told me how young he was, man, then I really felt fucking rotten because I'm thinking this whole time, it's like a 70-year-old barber, older man.
Yeah.
Shows me a picture of this dude. He can't be over 45 years old.
Right.
It's fucking.
No, Ken, on your last show, not your last show, but I think Saturday, when you were wearing the hat, with the fedora.
So anyway, Joe, you have a great rest of the day, and
all right, guys.
Yeah, I'll see you on after Memorial Day. All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna go be fake. All right.
All right. Hey, were you really gonna leave it like that?
Huh?
You gonna leave it like that? What the hell?
You mean what?
I thought you were gonna send me a big nice message after, like, wow, like that was great, Joe. Like, what genius idea to delete your Twitter.
I fucking get back from eating my breakfast. I fucking put my thing on the table and I tune you in and I hear you going, oh, the fucking saying what you're saying, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I really wasn't saying that bad of stuff. I was just, I knew you were there, so, but it was, I wouldn't say it if I.
Trigger me, man.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Some of it was truth, and some of it was trigger.
I know some of it's truth, but you know what? Listen, mate. I don't do everything the right way.
I don't do everything the right way either. That's true. It's no doubt about it.
I'm not looking to hurt anybody, man. I'm not looking to hurt my friends, especially. So
well,
you don't hurt Stacy.
I don't want to hurt anybody either, but.
Well, listen, the whole Stacy thing, I fucking he called me at the last part of the show, and it's like he's leaving me messages on Twitter saying, "How come you're not answering for me? How come you're not answering for me?"
That's what he used to do for me. He used to be like, "Why am I not on?"
You know, I felt bad, and I put him on.
Wait till he's writing bad stuff about you somewhere else, and you find and you read it. Wait till you read that one day.
Yeah, I mean.
And then wait till he retweets all the JD stuff, and you see it.
What do you think of that, Ken?
I mean, it's pretty shitty.
Do you know what a curse?
Is that what you're gonna do?
Do you know what a curse it is for me to like just be done with BS? Like, it sucks. I wish I was still like you, Ken. I wish I was still like happy, like, and give benefits of the doubts and things like that. Like, I wish I still was like that. I crave it. The back in the 2012s, 13s, and 14s. But it's over now. It's a curse to be in this just this skeptical bubble of insanity. So I wish I wasn't in it. But you know what? Honestly, if you can stay the way you are, you're going to be a lot healthier. I'll tell you that much. So it's all good right now. And you didn't do shit wrong.
Do you think I'll stay this way?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think that you're. Yeah, I think so. I think you're.
I'm going to disagree, Joe. I think it's a matter of time before someone like a young Republican, no offense, but someone is going to drive a wedge.
I'm so glad we could be friends, and you know.
I don't know.
You know, I hope that 6 months from now, Young, myself, all of us can be friends, but I just don't see it. So I'm gonna be straight up and say, I hope, Ken, that you can continue prospering, but I think eventually someday something's gonna drive a wedge.
Stop McKinnon.
A wedge as far as what?
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows? Who knows? You saw what happened last weekend.
I'm not asking who or what. I'm asking like a wedge in what? Like my attitude towards it? Or
No, your attitude's
Your
good.
performance.
But Joe's attitude is great too. But you saw what happened last weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter how positive, how happy. It doesn't matter how many dicks you suck. You could still be an asshole at the end of the day. Or be viewed as, at least. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like a New York thing. Typical, you know.
I mean, we were minding our own businesses, and we looked like fucking dickheads at the end of it.
At the end of what?
Last weekend.
Oh, you mean with
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. With,
You guys weren't
with,
calling
the
it
fucking cake liquor.
You guys
Why'd
weren't.
you look like dickheads though? I don't.
I don't get it.
I don't know, because maybe we didn't. I don't.
I think you built a park in your backyard and the sun hit you fucking way too hard yesterday. And you need to go lay down, bro.
Ken,
it might be, Ken. I'm sorry.
Ken,
I don't understand what you mean.
your favorite guy just said, I think one day. He said, I think one day Ken will get a gym membership. Mike Daniels, your favorite friend.
His mother and father will fucking die in a horrible car accident.
Yeah, Mike. You
Come
know
on,
what?
Ken.
You know what? Ken has been doing
It's young.
push-ups off of my nutsack for the last.
And you want to know something? I got young Republican coming over, and he's gonna take some of my fat because he fucking weighs a fucking $1.2, fucking soaking wet. Okay, so your skinny crackheaded ass get some teeth in there and fucking start eating.
Let me tell you something. After you finish eating your bagel,
Fucking crack.
You
I
guys-
love Texas, but you fucking make me want to take a big dump on wherever the fuck you live in it.
You guys didn't call Tommy a pedo tonight, did you? I think they were calling Blake a pedo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Somebody who was that? I don't even remember.
Mello.
probably me.
No,
Did you
Mello.
catch that video, Joe? Did you even see it?
No, I don't even. I
That
don't
was
know.
Mellow Yellow calling him a pedo, bro.
Yeah, Mello was calling him a pedo, and
Well, I heard the third strike thing too, and I was like, I don't understand what the third strike is,
Dude,
but I kind of have an idea.
he gets whacked out, man. Like when someone's about to expose him or something, he's like,
you don't like, dude.
"Don't you do it?"
He's ready to. He will fucking go like dark.
Dave Rose.
Dirty. He will go dark and dirty.
It's like, dude, what are you
You're
gonna
talking
do?
about Mello?
No,
No,
Blake.
no.
Blake.
Oh, something happened?
It's like, what is Blake? Blake, you gonna send the dentist that dyed your teeth that white after me? Is he gonna dye my teeth that white? So the sun reflects off my face?
I can't believe that's the one thing you pick up on.
Dude looks like gay Raggedy Ann.
That's the one thing he picks up on is his teeth. You know, he used to be a fat, fucking huge fuck. That guy.
Yeah.
He lost a shit ton of weight.
Yeah, he really
so
did.
mellow.
He was really big. That's why he looks creepy, because it's like when you're big and then you lose all that weight, like you just don't look right because you're supposed to be big because you're big boned, you know. And then you lose all that weight, and you look like a smiling like skeleton asshole. Oh man, dude, I'll tell you what.
You got everybody in trouble here too. I don't want no third strike, dude.
You know, Blake walks into a restaurant and 7 people say don't rape me. It's the weirdest thing.
Hey, Joe, is this oh, I can't even show it to you.
I'm just kidding, Blake. I love you, Blake. Hope he's listening. He's been calling a lot recently since he moved,
Just
you know.
No more child porn in group chats. That's all we ask.
Oh shit!
I see. When he took forever to defend himself on that. At the very end, he goes, "Well, I didn't know there were young people in the chat." Like, and it was like, why didn't you just say that right from the beginning?
Been there from day one.
Here, Joe, see this? You see the screen?
But he waited till the end to say that. Yeah, I can see it.
That's the big bone right there.
That's you, baby. Yeah, look at.
That's right, man.
You know what's funny is Filthy is lost weight.
My dick is.
It looks like Will Sasso can.
He did. He lost weight.
Man, dude, me and you would have hurt people back in high school.
Yeah,
like it would have been a mess.
Shape, man. I was in really good shape back then, dude.
Oh shit!
Not just that, but just me.
This is unheard of.
You got this menacing look like I had, like where it was like we just, dude,
we're
weird.
both hockey players and drummers, bro.
That's right. It's the weird.
Oh no.
Grow some hair, Ken.
I think that's why sometimes me and you fucking get into it every once in a while, because there's a lot. I mean, we're totally different, but there's a lot alike too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are different, but not.
Like, I think we think the same. I think we like there are some different. There's some philosophical differences, but there are some differences. But relatively speaking, about like with our wives and our family, and like looking at comedy and what we like funny and things we like doing leisurely, we're very similar in that area.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but Ken, you're an asshole. So.
Plus, shut the fuck up. Plus, when I sucked your dick that night in Jersey, that was a crazy night.
Yeah,
you know,
because
with you now.
And the weirder thing is, I took a photo of it and you didn't know about it, and I got $200 because Mellow Yellow bet that it wouldn't happen. I said it would, and it did.
Fucked up thing is, I knew all about it.
The hidden camera.
No. Yeah, the one you had in the hot tub. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, remember that? We were like, we could make a crazy thing in this hot tub. Like, if you get a girl.
I sit in a hot tub, and Joe goes, hey, me and you could fit in there. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I could eat you out in there. Remember to push your girlfriend down the stairs, says Foulmouth. I mean, Foulmouth Bobbit.
Bobbit, bro, what the fuck?
Bobbit has been just wanting to kill people all night long. I think, you know what it is? It's the hangover from the belt. When you lose the belt, when you have to ship the belt away, it's like a party is missing.
You're fucking right, man. You get a little pissy over it.
You get a little whacked out.
Yeah.
You know, it gets a little weird. But hey, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hopefully, get some sleep before Leah decides to want to do something today, and I can't do anything.
All right, you guys have a fucking good rest of the day today, and young Republican, go fuck yourself.
If
right?
anybody missed,
Ken, why don't you drink a couple?
Ken
of
did a
shots
marathon last night. If anybody missed it, you should go watch that marathon and and I make a cameo in the beginning, middle.
Oh God, at the end, it's the fucking. It's just classic, man. The guy fucking comes in decked out like it was great. I don't want to give it away, but you got to see it.
Yeah, if people are just waking up and missed it, like you got to go watch that stream.
I got to clip.
Did Filthy hop in on there?
Yeah, he was in there. He was in there.
Fucking granddaughters or what?
Yeah.
Oh God, you know what?
Gentlemen,
Yo.
Young Republican, take it easy, guys.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye. Thank you, Drew. Drew and Young Republican and Ken. Thank you, guys.
God bless.
Yeah. Love you guys. Love all you.
Cheers.
The Gatekeeper Drew, the Derailed, the Young Republican, the Ken Foulmouth Network. This is Morning Madness, episode number 91. And I'm going to bed. Have a good Memorial Day, everybody. This was a almost 2-hour show. Will be uploaded to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. If you're not a patron, please go become a patron of mine. I could use the money, and I'll be happier about my life. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go become one now. You get this almost every morning during the week for about 15 minutes to 45 minutes, usually, depending on how I'm feeling in the news and what I'm doing. Morning Madness, giving it to you for free today on this Memorial Day, episode 91. See you all in hell.
There's a lot of stupid stuff going on in the world. I want to be stupid too.
You're listening to Morning Madness, a podcast for patrons of the Joe Cronin Show.
Real quick, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who donated with super chats tonight, and anybody who donated live too as well. Didn't expect all that support for Morning Madness this morning. I thought we were just gonna cruise right through it, and so I had fun. Thank you all. Drew, thanks for $4 again, man. Drew had to get one more in. Hey, Ken, I want to slurp you up points to the new guy. I can't even talk right now. Also, Mike Daniels, I noticed, did a super chat. Hey, Joe, I heard Young Republican's mom gangbangs cheese cats. That's terrible. I don't talk about him anymore. Mike Daniels, thank you. I think you should still call up and talk to Ken. All right, seriously, I'm getting out of here. Good night. Thank you.